you think that some people, like when you say that I hate gay people, they're gonna?
I didn't say I hate gay people.
Yeah, being gay is a sin.
That doesn't mean I hate them.
Okay, so again,
how does that logically follow?
No,
bro, I sinned yesterday.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we got a fiery debate lined up that you don't want to miss. Big John Steele is going head-to-head with an atheist who accuses him of being hateful, but then challenges his take on morality. We're diving deep into the big questions. Is morality objective or subjective? Can one person's beliefs define universal truth? And who's really being hateful here? Strap in for an intense discussion with no punches pulled. Let's get into it.
Beliefs or the paradoxes in my belief.
How about I showed you that associating with a certain belief is overall bad?
I'm curious what that means. That seems very cryptic.
Okay, so what if I told you that if you were to follow, let's say, a religion, ideology, whatever, that's like predominantly used to spread hate, would you still want to associate with something like that?
Well, you'd have to first define what hate is and what we ground that in.
Yeah, usually hate is something that promotes negative qualia for the people that are there.
Negative what?
Qualia.
What's qualia?
Like qualia is just like a sense of like good, like a feeling, sensation, or
negative feelings. So are you saying that anything that's associated to negative feelings is considered hateful?
No. So do you want the proper definition of qualia?
That's why I asked for it.
Okay. All right. So so it's a philosophical term, and it's defined as the instance of objectivism and basically conscious experience.
Right, so that was the question I asked you. You said negative qualia. That's saying it's grounded in an objective truth. So where is this hate grounded in if it's objective?
It's not. It's a subjective.
But then it's a contradiction if you're using that word qualia, because it's stated objectively.
What do you mean?
You said it's in the quote that you just gave me. You said it's an objective standard.
No.
Or read the quote again.
Okay. In the philosophy of mind, are defined as qualia is defined as the instance of subjective conscious experience.
Subjective. You said objective first.
Oh, sorry. Subjective. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So subjective is completely irrelevant to me. If you say group A subjectively finds this as hate, or group B can say subjectively it's not hate, then it's completely irrelevant. It doesn't matter. I could just associate myself with group B, and then it's not hateful.
Well, that's not how it works. If group A is getting raped, I mean, I would say that's promoting negative qualia to that group, right? So like and I'm not saying Christianity promotes rape or anything. I'm just giving an example in which, like, if group A, you can't simply say that.
But if I'm in group B and they're doing the graping and they find it as a positive qualia, what's the issue?
I mean, you would have to prove to me using sense data or any kind of like reductives or like.
Have you ever had sex?
Yeah.
Is it a good experience?
For me, yeah.
There you go. There's your evidence.
Yeah, but it may not be a good experience for somebody else, right? They might say that, oh, he sucked at it, right?
Well, no, that's not what I was saying. So again, you have a group. Hold on, you have a group. One group that's saying, this is a negative experience for me. Okay. Why should I care?
Yeah, so you don't care about the negative experiences of people?
That's not what I said. What I'm asking is, I'm asking you to ground it in. What you're doing is you're presupposing my axioms. So you're saying these are axioms that you must hold, right? And if you hold to it, then you must reject something. What I'm asking you is to ground your epistemology first, and then you can convince me why I have to follow your standard of beliefs.
Yeah, usually when we're talking about qualia, you're talking about wanting to promote the most good in society. When you're talking about...
Okay, define good.
Define good? What people are seeking after?
So if I seek out graping someone, is that a good thing?
Are you a subjectivist or objectivist?
I'm asking you from your standard worldview. I'm not giving you my worldview. You're presupposing a worldview here, and I'm trying to clarify what that is.
Wait, hold on, John. Like, my worldview would be indexed to my wants and desires. So if you were to tell me something like grape, no, according to my wants and desires, no, it is not acceptable.
Why?
But I'm pretty sure. What do you mean, why?
Why is it wrong?
Because it harms another individual, and that I
Why is harming another individual wrong?
Why is harming an individual wrong? Because it like removes. Why is harm wrong? So you're saying that there's so you want me to tell you why harm is wrong? Because if you take a counterfactual account of harm, you can say that if this action was not committed, the individual or entity would have been better off than if it were to happen. So that's
you're just giving me the definition of what harm does. I'm asking you, why is it wrong? Like from a worldview where I could say that there is no God or no religion I'm associated to, why should I care if we cause damage to someone or harm someone? If it does me good, what's the issue?
So you're saying that there's no morality, no good, no bad with the absence of God. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. Yes.
Well, can you prove
No,
you're saying
we're grounding your worldview yet. We're not going to goalpost shift into my worldview, so that way you don't have to defend yours.
Okay, like again, like the topic was to change your mind, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm like changing your mind, but like without tackling your worldview, how am I going to do that?
You're not asking to my worldview to change my mind. You do not have an answer to the questions I brought forward to you. So you're trying to shift so you don't actually have to address them.
No, wait. Okay, so you're saying me I have to first ground my moral views. I ground.
Yeah, because your whole argument was starting off the premises that my worldview has something that's immoral in it, so therefore I should reject it. Well, if you're going to state that,
I think you
if you're going to state that, then you must ground where this morality comes from.
Yeah, I think you're misinterpreting my premise. My premise is not that your worldview promotes hate. I'm saying that your religion is being used by other people to promote hate.
Yeah, and you said therefore I shouldn't associate myself with it.
Was that me or you?
That was me.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, do you think that it's okay for you to associate it with them?
So again, where do you ground this idea of hatred from?
I just said like it diminishes the subjective experience of another individual or a group of individuals.
Right, that's the definition of it. I'm asking, why should I care?
Well, I mean, why should you care? Like usually, like the virtuous thing to do in society is.
But what is a virtue? Like the virtuous thing to do, you're presupposing something that's objective. You're saying it's the virtuous thing to do.
Wait, okay, so there's nothing. So according to you, there's no virtues if God doesn't exist.
If there is no God, if there is no grounding for morality, if there's no concrete way to measure it, then it's purely subjective. If it is purely subjective, we can't say any of it is true because it's just subjective.
Yeah, there's no objective moral truth. Yeah.
Right. So you saying, hey, don't associate yourself with hateful people. Why not?
Yeah, because I was going to give you reductius for that. But if you're saying that I'm simply rejecting your whole stance because you're not able to ground your morals, and I mean, like, I don't know how to move.
Well, it just seems like a very weird thing to do. I'm going to try to convince you to leave your worldview based off my subjective opinions.
Well, yeah, that's the purpose of this live, right?
No, I believe that morality is objective and is grounded in God.
The purpose of this live is for me to get that taco. It better be from Taco Bell.
I don't care where you want it from. I'll get it from wherever you want. If you convince me to leave Christianity, me buying you a taco from wherever you want, it's not going to hurt me.
Okay, so if I were to, so coming back, so if you want grounding of morality, there's no objective moral truth. Even though there's no objective moral truth, subjectively, according to your wants and desires, you intuitively know that there's something good and there's something bad. I don't think you need a God to tell you what is good and bad. I think
that's not what I say. I don't say God says it. Like, I do not believe in divine command theory. That's not what I'm holding to. I believe that morality is it's a concrete thing. It's not because God tells me, it's not because I'm a Christian that I get to have morals. It's because God exists that we all share in morality.
Wait, can you explain that point to me once again?
So morality is a concrete that exists in God's nature. So because God exists, we have these true things, right? There are true abstracts, but abstracts can only exist in the mind. So we have God, right? The mind of God. Because we have the mind of God that exists for eternity, before all things, we have these true abstracts that we live off of. So this would be like morality. We could say that, hey, it's always wrong to grape somebody because that's an objective truth that's grounded in the mind of God. But if there is no mind of God, then it's just a subjective experience. It's just your opinion versus mine. And then it's technically not wrong or right. It's just, you don't like it, I don't like it, let's agree not to do it to each other.
Yeah, but when we're talking about creating rules and laws in society, and we move on to the normative and pragmatic stance of it, if something is creating harm and we have data to show that, I think that it should be prevented.
Yeah, I don't agree. If there is no grounding for morality, if there is no grounding for morality, it does not matter.
Yeah, so
as long as I'm not being harmed, I shouldn't care.
Well, so you're taking like a egoist kind of a thing. Like, if it doesn't affect me, then I shouldn't care. The only reason why I do care is because there's this moral grounding that because of God.
That's not what I said. What I'm saying is, if God exists, there's this moral truths that are out there. If he doesn't, it doesn't actually matter.
Wait, so if you're hold on. So if you're an objectivist, then like you believe that moral truths exist and your grounding for that moral truth is God. But like if you're grounding with something else that has access to like epistemic knowledge, then like you would say that, right?
So what are you, yeah, sure. What are you grounding it in then?
Okay, so like if I were to tell you that I'm grounding it in like my certainty of like what truth is, like I have to presuppose certain things, like
right. So you're presupposing an axiomatic thing to be true. That's not what I'm saying. That's not grounding it. That's just saying it exists, and I don't have a grounding for it.
Yeah, my grounding for that is my moral intuition.
That's not a grounding.
That of course it is. If you're a subjective.
So you're saying morality exists inside your intuition?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand how that is a paradox?
No, why?
Because the word intuition is just what things seem to be true to us.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Which means morality, like nothing objective can be grounded in it.
Wait, so when you talk about right or wrong, I don't think that you have to have a moral truth in order to know that, right? Do you?
I really don't think you understand the argument I'm bringing forward.
Okay. I'm not. You didn't even let me get to my argument. That's a problem.
Right, because your argument starts on a lot of presuppositions that you're just hoping I grant for you to be true, and I'm not going to do that for you.
Oh, okay. Barrier of entry, I guess.
It's not a barrier of entry. It's just people come in and they're like, okay, things are wrong, things are right. If you're part of something that's wrong, don't be a part of it. Well, then it begs the question, how do you know what's wrong? How do you know what's right? How do you justify that?
Yeah,
and then you say, well, that just seems intuitive and we just should know it. Well, where is that grounded in? Yeah. What holds to that? And now here's the thing. If my morality is grounded in the Christian God, me abandoning the Christian God would be ridiculous.
No, wait, hold on. Like I don't think that you need moral grounding to say that if people using Christianity to say that we should burn all gay people is like, oh, because God is not there. I don't think like that's wrong. Like, do you really intuitively believe that if somebody says that
I reject Christians saying that they should burn gay people.
Yeah, but again, like, a majority of people feel that being gay is a sin, right?
I believe it's a sin.
Yeah, so there you go. Like, you're promoting hate. You're promoting hate.
How's that promoting a hate?
Yeah, do you think that everybody has the same mental intellect as you, John?
No.
Do you think that some people, like, when you say that I hate gay people, they're going to listen?
I didn't say I hate gay people.
Yeah, being gay is a sin.
That doesn't mean I hate them.
Okay, so again,
how does that logically follow?
No,
bro, I sinned yesterday.
No, wait. Are you telling me that like people won't interpret that as saying that, oh, it's violent? John said that. I'm his big follower, so now I'm gonna like prevent these sinful things from coming in, like sinful people.
Does anybody in my chat think that I said that you should hurt gay people?
Wait, I'm not saying you said that.
That's literally what you just said.
No, I said that. Do you think people can't interpret that?
That's literally what you said. Is that I said that's being gay is a sin. No, so therefore, my followers are going to go throw gay people off roofs. Is what you're insinuating.
Okay, all right. So When I mean that, I'm not saying you are physically using those words. I'm simply saying people will hear you say stuff like, "Oh, gay people, being gay is a sin."
I didn't. Let me correct that though. Being gay isn't a sin. Acting out on the desire to be gay is a sin.
What?
So like, it's not the feeling that you get of like, hey, I'm Jimmy and Billy looks cute. It's the fact of like laying in bed and doing the bumping uglies that makes it sinful.
I'm sorry. What?
So for example, hold on. For example, I'm a heterosexual male, right? If I have sex outside the confines of a marriage, I'm acting. Hold on, let me land the plane.
Okay.
If I have sex outside of a marriage, I am acting in sin. But I have desires to have sex outside of marriage. I wouldn't say all the time, but it happens.
Whoa. Again, like, you were giving me so much of shit for saying that, oh, how do I give you how do I let you just like grant you these presuppositions? How do I grant you that you're a heterosexual male, huh? John?
I'm married to a woman.
I know a lot of gay people who are married to women.
So
anything.
your whole argument now is I'm gay?
No, I'm joking, John. I'm joking. All right, I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'm kidding. All right. Okay, so back to the point. So do you think that when people like use Christianity to spread like stuff like that, don't you think that's a problem?
To spread what?
To spread hatred like that, don't you think that's a problem?
Hatred like what?
Oh my God, bro! Like
burning, killing people and burning people. Yeah, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that.
People that they're gonna burn in hell because they're like gay.
Yeah, no Christian should say anybody's going to burn in hell because we're not the judge.
Okay, so then when people constantly do that, don't you think that people are going to have a bad flavor for Christianity in their mouth?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so don't you think that you should disassociate yourself with that?
No.
So you're fine with people just doing that and using that?
No.
Or do you think people might think that you're also
why do I have to disassociate myself? Wouldn't it be better if I was just help inside the culture and trying to fix that problem than just leaving it?
Yeah, I think if something becomes too problematic, I think you should leave it.
So what you're saying is, instead of fixing the problem or trying to enlighten people or educate people, just abandon them, let them do their own thing.
Well, no, you can't. I'm not saying let them.
Who do you think they're going to listen to more? Me, an actual Christian who debates these topics on a day-to-day basis, or you, some guy who's against Christianity because they said, X, Y, and Z?
I'm not against Christianity.
But who do you think they're going to listen to more?
I don't know.
You do know. Come on, bro.
Again, I know plenty of people.
Come on, bro.
That are Christian. No, wait, hold on. I know plenty of people. You can reason with them enough to say that, hey, man, probably you should not stop telling.
And do you think they're more likely to listen to me or to you?
Again, I don't know.
You do know, bro.
Listen, please, stop.
Are you more likely to listen to a family member come up and tell you a critique about your life, or some random stranger on the street who doesn't really like you?
Sure, family member, but again, are you talking about...
So Christians, do Christians all believe we're in the same family?
I don't know.
We do. We believe we're part of the same family. We're part of one body of Christ. So they're more likely to listen to me. I don't think Christians should be telling people, hey, look, every Christian in the chat, I got 344 people right now. Do not go out and tell people that they're going to hell for their sin. You don't know. You're not the judge. Do not say that you should kill people for their sin. Doesn't matter what the sin is. You shouldn't kill them.
Okay.
Chat, are you guys okay? Chat, are you guys okay with doing that for me? Can you guys do that?
Okay, I appreciate you doing that. Well, John, I guess I'm not getting that taco. I can't convince you, so... All right, man. You have a good night. Take care.
Appreciate you. God bless. He's been up a couple times. I actually like him because we can get like a little sparky with each other. And
wow, what an incredible discussion. Whether you're siding with Big John Steele or the atheist, there's no doubt that today's debate gave us all something to think about. What's your take? Is morality truly objective, or is it shaped by personal and cultural perspectives? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this debate, hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and don't forget to share this video with someone who'd love a good debate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.